Hello and welcome to Archvelder's Hacks with Archvelder and his amazing hacks. And today we're going to be going back to Pandaria and we're going to be going to Twinspire Keep. It's the large building next to Pordon Village, which is the location where the portal from Stormwind, if you're Alliance, will take you to Pandaria. And we're going to be looking for a specific mob called Fellstorm Summoner here. I'm going to summon some of my minions, and I'm going to try and get the Fellstorm Summoner to put a debuff on one of those minions. The name of the debuff is Gatrul's Doom. I'm going to send my succubus over there, and you want to put your pet on passive and then just make one basic attack so you don't kill the mob. And after a minute or so, you should get the debuff on your minion. And then as soon as that debuff is on your pet, you dismiss them straight away. And then you can resummon them at any stage. Now, I'm going to show you how I use this for soloing. And I've gone back to the Siege of Orgrimmar, and the first boss in the Siege of Orgrimmar is this guy Immersius. Seems to be having a really bad day, and I'm resummoning my succubus, and you see that debuff Gatrul's Doom is ticking down. Now what Gatrul's Doom does is it has a chance, just a chance, but it has a chance to summon a wild imp which will attack you. Now why is that any use at all? Well, we're going to find out here. Now the debuff run down on my succubus, and I'd actually got it put on a number of pets. So I'm basically going to summon each pet until I get one of those imps summoned. Basically want that debuff on all your pets. The process will take about 5 to 6 minutes back in Twinspire Keep to get the debuff on all your pets. And that debuff is running down again. And it run down on my Fell Hunter. Gonna summon a third pet. Varies greatly how many imps you get out of this. And the debuff is riding down now on my Void Lord. I could have just edited this out, but I want to give you a realistic impression of how frequently the imp actually procs from Gatrul's Doom. And you can see there's the imp there, spawned this time. And when making this video I screwed up and dismissed my Void Lord, which is not a good idea because then the wild imp which you want to spawn despawns also. Fortunately I've got one more pet with Gatrul's Doom on. I'm just going to summon that. Again, I could have edited that out, but then you might well make the same mistake. And the final pet, Gatrul's Doom, procs again, and we get a wild imp. And it's a level 83 mob. It's quite easy to kill it, but you don't want to. What you want to do is cast your banish spell, and you see that green field around the imp. What banish does, if you've never played a Warlock, is basically makes a demon or an elemental or whatever immune to damage for 30 seconds, but it takes it out of play so that it can't attack you. Now you can then attack it, and as you can see I'm building up stacks of burning embers, a very precious resource for the Warlock, from that invulnerable creature, and that's basically the combination of banish and building up burning embers. Now I can cast 4 chaos bolts straight away at Immersius, and that gives you quite an edge in this situation. If you haven't managed to build up burning embers from trash or whatever, or it's gone down for one of a variety of reasons, that's a great way to build up embers. And you can also build up procs. It has all kinds of advantages, being able to summon a low level hostile mob in that situation which is invulnerable. It's basically like summoning a training dummy to a mob fight, and you can do exactly the same thing. I'm doing it here in LFR. And again, there's the imp. and I'm just building up stacks. The interesting thing with this is it doesn't have to be restricted just to you. Everyone in the raid can take advantage of this situation. And you see how it works in practice there. I can just go in and spam Chaos Bolt straight away, or whatever I want to do with those extremely precious resources. This particular approach is the most basic and obvious one, but there's a lot of others I'm sure you can think of. And you can see someone else is building up stacks of their own particular resource. It doesn't matter what character is building up resource, what type of class they are. Almost every character has some kind of valuable resource they can benefit from attacking the imp in this way. Okay, so there's the hack. Hope you found it interesting and useful. If you did, then please subscribe. And thank you for watching. This has been Archvelder. Take care.